everybody, welcome back to Hunters Connect. Today we're going to be talking about common methods to hunt white-tailed deer. The first and most basic setup that you need the least amount of gear for is hunting a setup on the ground. This can be done either using a firearm or a bow, and the main thing that you want to do is get set up with enough cover between you and where the deer are likely to come from. That way you're not spotted. To have the max amount of cover in a ground setup, the best thing is to have vertical and horizontal cover. The biggest thing that you want to cover in any setup is your head and your shoulders, and by having that type of cover, you're going to do so. The next method is a setup in a tree. There's lots of different ways to do this. There's hang-on tree stands, climbing tree stands, ladder tree stands, and there's also saddles that can be used when hunting from a tree. The ideal tree is going to be wide enough that it's going to cover your outline, so to your shoulders or wider, and then it's also going to have horizontal and vertical limbs, maybe some leaves on it that's going to break up that outline, because if you have just a tree that's bare and straight up and down, you're going to look like a blob up there to the deer and they're going to pick up on you. Those are the ways to hunt deer by being stationary, but if you want to be more active, there's other ways to hunt deer as well. The first method is still hunting, and that's where you're slowly working through the woods, through areas that you believe deer are going to be, trying to spot one. The cool thing about this style of hunting is once you see one, then you can make a move based off of what the deer's doing. You can also get several friends together and do deer drives. You can do this also with a gun or a bow. The biggest thing is safety. If you're going to use this method of hunting, you want to make sure that everybody knows what the game plan is and where everybody is in relation to one another. As the season goes on and you get snow, another method that is very effective is tracking. If you get a fresh snow, you could go out, check for fresh tracks, follow the tracks, and hopefully run into the deer and get a shot. The biggest factor is just being slow and careful enough to not bump those deer that you're tracking. The most important thing is just to get out there, stay safe, and have fun.